Okay. So, how to thinking the skill? Induction, deduction, and dialectical skill. How about the induction? Just we exercise, we have 3 items in who is more handsome. Each group, you use induction skill or deduction or dialectical skill. Which one? Any idea? We just do the exercise about the Jin Cheng Wu and Liang Chaowei. Which skill? Any idea? No? Induction, everything can be summed up into a set of context. So you can see different things and you can sum up maybe 1, 2, 3. We call induction. And everyone's induction is different. Maybe 2 the same thing, but different people, different induction. Conclusion. And the second, deduction. If there are clues, we can deduce and reason. And the elimination, combination of clues and find the killer in the movie, right? Right? So we use the deduction in the detective, maybe the movie, maybe the blah blah blah, the book, right? Deduction. We find this clue, and we find this clue, and we find the killer, right? Deduction. And dialectical skill. The pros and cons dialectically evaluate the transcendent point of view. So we have positive view, and then we have the negative view, and then we transcendent. We over and over. Positive, negative, over. Positive, negative, over. We call transcendent. It's called the dialectical skill. So you have 3 thinking of skill: induction, deduction, and dialectical. Which one you will use in your dissertation, in your research? We should pick one, maybe 2. Induction, deduction, dialectical. Okay? Induction rules. Rule 1. Unique. First, these 3 impressive topics, like we do, right? In the Liang Chaowei and Jin Cheng Wu. These 3 impressive topics, right? First step. 1, 2, 3. And the second, just there. So these 3 points from shallow to deep. And 1, 2, 3. 3 is bigger than 2, bigger than 1. Like this, from shallow to deep. Second step. And the third, you should get the insight. Connect the 3 points to form a theme and point out the insight. This insight point may be useful or impact or affect the others. We call insight. Like 1 plus 2 plus 3, we got the insight equals to blah blah blah. Equals to 6. or maybe not, in different situations, right? So we can get the insight. The final actions. You should get your insight. Just transfer your insight into action. Just thinking about the other possibility. Action. All the research, the final position of the research is action. Action, action, action. Okay. Another question about me. How about my experience? Which one is correct? Psychological counselor, chief of PASTA, professor of marketing, or second chief of OIA? It's easy. Which one? Which one? Yes, I'm professor of Department of Marketing. Yeah, but this is all my experience in time order. In time order. Before I get a job in this university, I am a psychological counselor in defense department. Yeah, long time ago. And then, before I enter this school, I am a chief of PASTA. And my pasta is best delicious in Taiwan.
I need to name the address.
Really? So, it's my job. And I run maybe six restaurants. I own and run 6 restaurants in 星光三月 department store. 星光 and the 101 and 微风 the Breeze Center in Taipei, and in Taichung. Have you ever been Taipei and Taichung? Yes. So the 101 Taipei, right? And the Breeze Center also in Taipei. 星光三月站前店 just from the train station, in front of the train station. And the Feng Jia night market. Yeah, in Taichung.
That's night market.
Yeah. I have one store just in Feng Jia and one store in Yizhongjie. Taichung is Yizhongjie. So I have the 6 restaurants and I like the pasta. And someday, someone tell me about, maybe you can get a job in the university. It's nice. It's more better than the chief of pasta. No, I don't think so. And now I'm professor of marketing. And I'm section chief of OIA. I'm just in charge of the international students like you, and maybe some the overseas Chinese student, the admission. I'm judge, but I just quit 1.5 years ago. Quit the section chief of OIA. So I just work in the OIA office in maybe 5 or 6 years. Yeah. So I'm very to deal with the students from foreign country. But it's difficult. It's difficult and difficult time in the OIA because I'm in charge of the admission, student admission. So I just go outside another country to do my job every month. So I can't just reach the classroom to with my students in the class. Not every time. I'm always on my trip. Yeah, so it's a difficult job, I think. It's about me. So, next exercise. You should know what I'm going to do. We're just going to do the pasta. Have you ever cooked the pasta by yourself?
Yes, we did.
Yes? And now we can do this here. You should, someday maybe you should eat my pasta. Right?
Yeah.
But we don't have the kitchen in the campus. We have any kitchen in this campus? No, right?
A lot.
What?
A lot. In the canteen.
Really? Oh, maybe we can find a chance.
Like a portable stove or something. One of those cooking, just camping.
Oh, camping.
Camping cookers, yeah.
So we just take the equipment to cook the pasta, right? So marshmallow, we do what I'm going to do. Marshmallows. With pasta. So the marshmallow challenge. And also we maybe just have a 3 group, 4, 3, 4 is good. And then each group you have 20 spaghetti, maybe some tap. Tap. And some trim. Here. And 1 marshmallow. Not to eat, okay? And your mission. The marshmallow challenge. Each group should build a tower just with this stuff only. Okay? And the tower you build must be freestanding. Without your hand, your head, your ass. Okay? Freestanding. And the marshmallow must be on top of the tower. And after you finish this mission, I'm going to your side to measure the height from the table to the marshmallow. Okay? So you will be marked on teamwork and the height of your tower. Understand? Okay. Each group just get it started. 20 spaghetti. Just count 20. And 1 marshmallow. You can choose the color.
Thank you.
We have strawberry. We have the chocolate.
Oh, you have medicine in the morning. Yeah.
他想问一个意大利面。
这个你
你有去过吗？
叫什么？
不过我现在已经收起来了。
收起来。我想说在台中。
学校不能说哦，我不能先拍，不能发菜在外面有东西。
哦。
你们看，好 ，Yes, yes, OK. Here. 第三。Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Each group get your material already? Yes. So,
对，他自己。
you have 20 minutes. Okay? Confident. Now.
Yeah, without the marshmallow. It's still without the marshmallow. That's why it's.
The price is marshmallow.
What happened? What happened?
Okay. Then you see?
No. Can I move the table?
You have a good job.
You're a good builder.
Oh, this is where they-
So, we have something different type of the marshmallow tower, right? Use the tape, use the string, just only stop. different kind of the power. Like the kids use the string, right? Just stick on the table and just prevent, just out to the other side, on to the other side, right? Just keep here, keep the other side, right? Creative, more creative than you. The kids, right? Different structure, right? Can get more stable. So, if $1,000 is given as a price, were you doing better? Really? If you get the price, you are doing better?
So it's good game.
Again? So, this grade, are you more creative than 5 years old? So here, the tower height inches. The business school student like of you, right? Just the average, and maybe 10 or 11 inch. So you are higher than the average, right? Business school student. Lawyer, maybe 18 or 19 inch high. Kindergarten kid, 30 inch. Like these two groups. And the architect and engineer, because it's professional, right? So they can hire to 40 inches. So this exercise, you have to reflection. Just reflect on the marshmallow challenge. Please summarize 3 points plus 1 insight. Use the skill you mentioned. Remember? Induction rules. 1, 2, 3, insight. So, through this exercise, what is your reflection? 1, 2, 3, and insight. 5 minutes. From this exercise, you should use this thinking skill to generate your 1, 2, 3 induction skill. Okay? So, finally, PhD or master is someone who could stand up on the shoulder of giant, says my Newton. Right? If I have seen further or deeper than others, it is by staying on the shoulders of giants. So if you can look further and further, deeper and deeper, just remember, stay on the shoulder of giant. So you should read more and more recently, maybe current paper from the journal. Remember, reading the research paper takes you to the edge of human knowledge. All the material in your textbook is the current knowledge, the latest knowledge in your textbook? No, yes. All the knowledge in your textbook is maybe 20 or 30 years ago. Maybe it's from the discovery from someone. And maybe someone believed and someone not. This discovery just became just be challenge and challenge, test and test, and then become the theory, then into the textbook, maybe 20 or 50 years, like the gravity, right? So it's into the textbook. So the knowledge into the textbook from the 20 or 30 years ago. So if you read or study in your textbook, it's not current knowledge, the latest knowledge is 20, 30 years ago knowledge. Just reading the research paper only can take you to the age, to the latest knowledge of a human. So you should read the research paper. Have you ever read the research paper, the journal paper? Not yet. Have you find your advisor? Your professor? Not yet. What time? What time to get a decision your professor? This semester? This is second semester, right?
First
Yeah.
for me.
Hmm?
First for me.
Oh, first May.
First for me. It's a first for my first semester.
Just first semester.
Yes.
Yes, and you should decision in second semester. Right? Okay. So it's important to discuss the topic or the thing just you want to research out. Okay. This morning I want to share with you why research and how we research. Okay. Thank you. Any question? Mm-hmm. No? I still your break time from next 2 weeks, next 2 class, right? So maybe we will end our class here. Any question? Next week, we have vacation, right? Next week? The schedule? Spring vacation?
Is this week or is it next week?
Next Monday, yeah, next week we have the spring vacation, right? In your schedule, in the school schedule, right? So you are not going to class next Monday. Okay, so we'll see you in next two Mondays.
2 Mondays from now.
Yeah. So next week we are
No.
holiday.
Oh.
Yeah, holiday. And next week, next week we'll meet again.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Thank you, everyone.
You got championship, so you won the prize.
Yeah.
You're good. Spaghetti?
Come on.
You get better on the learning board and you go on the e-learning platform to submit it code. But you can combine 2, 1, 5. Just 2 songs.
Not good. That word is not good.
手力，可以吗？释放掉我的
是吗？超级给我
方潇责任，他就
发微
手力。
Làm diễn viên nhé.
大家好，
Làm diễn viên.
什么意思？
Làm video phân phân.
收分的发微博。不能用这个，你跟女生做这个不好。
I know this video。他们这个是不好，但是他教我。
Create conversation.
Oh shit。Long
Yeah.